Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 12th of April. Now, if you are new here, please subscribe if you'd like to. Hit those like buttons as well, guys, and please feel free to comment down below. I get back to you. It takes me a day or two, as a lot of us are on the other side of the world, but I do get there eventually. And the other thing I wanted to say is we've got grey skies here again today, guys. We have had no sunshine for autumn. I think we've had one autumn day that was sunny. I know you guys are experiencing the same things wherever you're living. We all seem to be getting inundated with grey skies, etc. And of course, we know they're going to blame climate change, aren't they? We know where it's all headed, guys, don't we, on this channel? The climate change. Look what it's doing. We do have a lot of questions, guys, don't we? Anyway. Enough of the dreary weather conditions and the lack of vitamin D talk. Oh, yes, at the moment in Australia, they're advertising big time. We've got the CV campaigns on TV. We've got the ads for get your CV jab booster. You know how it goes. I'm sure you guys have had it. And now they're saying you should get all three. You should get the CV, the influenza, and what's that respiratory virus as well, that whatever, the RSV, what's that one? Yes, all combined. Get your three. Don't forget to get your free jabs to protect you against all these really horrific things. Honestly, it is like we are on a completely different reality. We just see that whole event as the biggest scam. And you just watch these ads and people will still be in that narrative. And you just question, like, how? How are people, like, they know they were lied to. All the people who are unjabbed are still fine. That was a straight out lie. All this, we were spreading it, everyone, oh, don't go near the unjabbed. And then they ended up being the ones spreading it. We all know that here. None of this makes sense. How is anyone still stuck in that narrative of total lies? Like we said, the dark web, meaning the horrific spider web of lies that I talked about yesterday. I don't get it. Anyway, let's see where the reading goes. I'll shut my eyes and we'll see what comes up. God, they're giving me Kansas City. And I think, is that where Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz lived? I'm getting this Kansas City, where Dorothy clips her red ruby glitter shoes and wants to go home, take me home. Isn't that what she says? Something like that. I haven't watched it for a while. But I'm getting that. This is the people waking up. They're clipping their shoes and it's like they want to return to Kansas City. They want to return home. They know it's almost like they've been picked up by the tornadoes and the whirlwinds and the whatever you want to call them. And they've been taken away from their home. Just like Dorothy in the little house that went up and spun around and landed somewhere else. That's what's happened to these people waking up. They just want to return home, but they don't know how to get there. No, they could follow the yellow brick road. So they don't know how to get there, basically. They want to return to their old lives and their old way of being, but they don't know how to get there. And you can understand that. This is pretty confusing for people. Because as we know, guys, this isn't a straight and direct path. The government leaders are taking you on a meandering, winding road. I'm getting that song again. The Long and Winding Road. Is that by the Beatles? It is, isn't it? The long and winding road. Well, that's what they're still on, trying to find their way back home to their old lives, which are gone forever. We talk about it all the time here. They've driven past in the hearse with the big sign in it, old life. Bye, old life, gone. So they're going to have to come to that realization pretty soon, these people waking up. Everything's changing. And some things have already changed. We know that here on this channel. All right, let's keep going. Gosh, I'm getting doctors, and I'm getting that doctors are getting hit harder with their privacy agreements. And I would say, well, we know definitely about the CV. They were silenced through APRA and all these CDC and all these big companies. But I'm getting now that they're being silenced even more. Everything's getting tighter for doctors. They're not even able to talk about jab injuries. I think they're not even able to put it under a jab injury heading anymore. They have to look for other reasons. So I think they're being given their I think they've been giving their warning. Do not let any of this information out at all, or you're going to go under. We're going to take your license. Oh, these doctors are tired of these lies. They're tired of lying and covering things up. Oh, this is bad, guys. We know there's been a lot of movements with doctors, but it seems to have gone very quiet, hasn't it? So whether they're the ones being told to zip it or lose your license, I mean, that's a huge thing. You got to think about it. If you've studied for, say, I think they do 6 years and then they do another 6 years. No, it's probably like 12 years of their life to become a doctor or a specialist or whatever. You know, are you going to throw that down the toilet? Like, what are you going to do? Not an easy decision. I mean, you have to put yourself in their shoes sometimes. You can see why they're caught between a rock and a hard place with these governing bodies, because they've still got a family to feed. We know the cost of living's going up. So they're also in a bit of a pickle. So I am getting the doctors. The doctors are tired from all this. They're tired of lying. But I feel like they're still going to have to cover things up. This is going on and on, guys. How's the lies? Like, don't you blame things on jab injuries. Oh, God. They're literally telling them to tell them it's other things. Like, as we know here in Australia, they're telling you the flu now causes heart attacks and myocarditis. That's the latest, guys. I'm sure you guys are getting it. So this is what they're now being fed. The new narrative, now that we've moved along the journey a little bit, they can blame other things. So that's pretty much, I think, what they're being told and dictated to by their governing bodies, who seem to not have anyone's health really in mind, do they? Not really protecting the people. But I don't know how doctors who are there to serve and help people, you know, like, it's like the opposite now of what, it's like they're doing the opposite of what they actually originally signed up for, isn't it? To help people, to save people, and now they're just, well, personally, and this is just my opinion, are they kind of destroying people's lives through the jab wheel? You know, there's a lot of people out there that are jab injured. Oh, it's all gone really quiet at the moment, hasn't it, guys? When you think about these truth movements, it's like they rise up and then they disappear. It's really weird, isn't it? Let me know if you're sensing that too, guys, that things are being silenced and squashed again. Well, we know they are on YouTube and everywhere else, Facebook, you name it. But, I mean, there's like this eerie silence. Maybe it is a calm before the storm. We've been talking about that a little bit here, haven't we, guys? But maybe there is this calm before the storm. I don't know. There's just this weirdness. There's like an eerie, weird feeling of everyone being silenced again. It's just what I'm getting. Oh, I hope not. All right, let's see where else we go. Oh, have your cunning kit ready, guys. This is that little bit of cash in your pocket in case there's some things start to go down, like the FPOS, the bank blackouts. There could be a few things starting to affect the little people and peasants now. So if you keep that little bit of cash on you, you'll still be able to pay, because we're still able to use cash, remember. So when things kind of black out, which may start to happen, I told you that happened with our FPOS machine. It sort of conveniently died and we had to go in and give all our details, and it was like a full-blown bank interview again. We've had our bank for 17 years, and they made it so difficult. We had to ring people on the phones, identify who we were. It went on, and even then we still didn't get the FPOS machine. So we ended up canning their FPOS machine, and we went with a complete different mob that does because there's a lot of other options now. So, and way cheaper, like way cheaper. It went from being $400 a month to rent their machine. This is Commonwealth Bank. To, I think we've gone with Smart Pay now, not Square. We ended up going, I think, with Smart Pay. I know, I was nervous about the smart word, don't worry, but what do? You still got to run your business. And it's down to $30, $35 a month. Like, that's a big difference. $400 a month to $35 a month. You know, that's big profits these banks are making off everybody's FPOS machines. So this is the kind of stuff that could start to happen. So keep your little cunning kit, which is a little bit of cash for those days in an emergency. Just keep it in the back of your wallet or your purse, guys, because there could be a little bit starting to happen around the globe to do with the money payments. All right. God, they're saying people are standing and they're wearing their shoes out. It's showing me them walking along in their shoes on the streets, like marching, protesting, and all they've done it. And it's like they're just going to keep doing it, and their shoes are wearing out because they're on the bitumen all the time and their shoes are wearing out. That's what I'm getting. I'd say in France there'd be a few pairs of shoes wearing out. Oh, they're so strong in France. I just love it. It's just incredible to see it, isn't it? It's like this, like when you see any video footage of it, guys, if you checked any of it out, you got your like SWAT teams and the police and all that over here, and then you got the people, and the people have all got helmets on and they're videoing the police, and it's like this like standoff. It's almost, you know what it looks like to me, like the police don't know what to do. It's like in France they don't know how to handle so many people en masse. So I am getting that worn out shoes. The worn out shoes, like the soles of the shoes are wearing out because people won't give up. They would even fight in bare feet, the guides are saying to me. That's just what I'm getting. So their I guess you could say their tenacity or their will to win this battle is really deep. They won't give up. They won't even give up to go and change their shoes to more comfortable shoes. Even if they had blisters and that, they'd still keep fighting. So the battles have begun. Well, we know France has. All right, let's see where else we go. I'm getting sushi, and it's showing me him hitting like a ball, like a baseball. It's like he's hit the first ball. It's like in the beginning of a baseball game. Like sometimes you get a celebrity or someone that hits the first ball. I don't know, is it the first ball of the season or something like that maybe? I'm not sure what you Americans do over there. But I am getting, well, I'm thinking baseball, so I'm thinking America. But this is sushi. The image is sushi hitting the ball off. So this is the start of everything in England. He's got the ball rolling again. I said he was going to be back in your face, and he's going to try and really feed this to the people because he has to step up and get through his hesitation, I guess. We had the other week, didn't we, about sushi hesitating moving forward because he didn't want any more people to wake up after his 15-minute city rollout disaster. But now he's hit the ball again. It's like, I suppose you could say it's like returning serve, but he feels like he's the one that's got to kick all this off now and really get going. So he's hit the first ball of the season is what I'm getting for sushi. All right. I wonder where it'll land. I wonder where it'll land. Oh my God, imagine it'll probably hit the ground and just go off like an explosion. And hopefully that vibration will wake everybody up over there. Oh, it's saying you're on the precipice. You're on the precipice in England, London, UK. All right, let's see where else we get. Oh, China. China's wanting all the attention. And they are. I keep saying it. They want to be the superpower. And now they've sent, oh yes. See, remember they control the videos and the visuals that people see. I keep telling you that. And now we've got the video of them and their little plan of how they would attack Taiwan. So they've got videos of how they would shoot their missiles. Like, what even is that? Like, if you were really, think about it, if you were really going to attack a country, would you be putting all that out and saying, this is how we're going to do it and we're going to destroy you so that you can prepare for that? I don't think so. So something isn't adding up here. It is sounding a little weird, and it does look a little weird. If anyone has seen that video, very weird. I don't get this at all. China is, I always say, very intimidating. They like to scare the rest of the world. That's how they work, through intimidation and fear. Well, look at my sister asking the other day, are we going to go to war with China? Like, what? We're wheeling and dealing with China. Look at Dictator Dan, like I told you guys. He was over there sorting out resources or whatever he was doing. Elbow stays connected to China. Why would we be going to war with them when we're buying things off them? Like, it's just, there's no logic in any of this, is there, guys? I know you guys understand. I just look at people and go, what? Oh, so you believe everything you're going to be fed on mainstream media? That everyone, have you noticed, and I know you guys have because you talk about it, everything is about war. Everything is about war. The big distraction, the best way to put fear in people is talk about war and bombings in Ukraine and Russia and everyone going to war, and all submarines. We all need our military upgraded. This is Biden's the worst, isn't it? This is how you put fear into people, because while you're doing all that, they're doing all their stuff over here. The government leaders and the elites, they're rolling everything out. Because everyone's that scared, they're going to do whatever the government says again. Because the war seems so enormous. This is what we've got to remember. Not to us, because we think it's all BS, garbage and lies. Of course, the BS detectors here on my channel. But all these other people think, oh, war is so huge, we've really got to look at our government to protect us. What are they going to do to protect us? Which again, then makes it easier, doesn't it? To suck in the little people, because they'll do whatever you want and comply. And do as they're told, like the good little school kids again. But they're waking up, guys. They're starting to see through it. So that's sort of where we are. They're using the big war fear. They did I heard that Biden had to sign off that the CV virus was no longer a pandemic. I couldn't believe it. Apparently he didn't want to, but he had to, because it was no longer, they couldn't use it as their tool anymore, I don't think. But I did say it's the immortal CV virus. It's not over though, guys. It's always going to continue, just like the flu jab and all those jabs. It's still around, don't worry. That just means it's not the scary pandemic it used to be. So, of course, we're going to have to build up the war fears now. They're going to have to concentrate on something else to get the control of the little people and peasants. So scare the absolute bejesus out of them could work. So they're trying everything. Let's see where else we go. Gosh, how's just the negativity and the fear? Like there's just no joy being brought into people's lives, is there? Like, you get little moments. You might see the Easter show, or you might get Halloween or something like that. A little bit of joy for a couple of hours as you go around your neighbourhood collecting bloody trick-or-treating or whatever you do, for example. But everything is being dominated by fear. It's just fear. Fear. Oh, God, we're so over it, aren't we? All right, let's see what else we get today. God, I keep getting Germany. Germany is rising. Germany is up. See, they don't want to become that dictatorship again. Ancestral wounds. We know what happened in Germany, and they don't want it to happen again. They don't want to be kept in the dark. See, a lot of Germans were kept in the dark with that whole Auschwitz, moustache guy. They were kept in the dark, and they don't want that ever to happen again. They don't want to become like that again. So I still keep getting Germany. Hang on a minute. I'm getting a message for us, guys, and they're saying that we cannot control other people. We can't control how people react to the situation that's going on. We can't control how people react to us. We can't control those things. All we can control is us and the way we react to situations. So that's why I think the guides are always telling us to be very, very careful of our interactions with other people at the moment. We don't want to engage in sort of the negativity, the fight backs, We need to stay, we keep getting that message to stay removed from it and just take care of ourselves. It's really important, guys. The guides keep reiterating it. We need to take good care of ourselves. Our health is our, like, strength. All right, hang on a minute. So many birds around today. I can even hear them with the windows closed. It's beautiful. They're just saying, like, to us, we have to keep hope alive. We have to keep hope alive that these people are waking up. We have to have that real hope that things are coming out, truths are coming out. People are stepping into their wisdom and their knowledge now. They're learning, they're growing. They're transforming into who they really are, which is letting go of past hurts and emotions and pushing through them and coming out the other side like we all had to, which was the awakening process. Again, the caterpillar into the butterfly, emerging into the butterfly. Hang on a minute. God, I'm getting that song again by Coldplay, that Paradise. That film clip, I think, is about an elephant, isn't it, that escapes from the zoo or something and he meets his like kind, which I always think of us when I hear that song by Coldplay. Paradise, whoa. Such a cute little film clip. I'll actually put that on my Facebook page today, guys, because it's about finding your tribe and your like kind, which is what we've pretty much all done here, haven't we? We've found like kind. And we've connected on the level that we sort of resonate with. It's a vibrational thing, that frequency thing again. All right, hang on, let's see if there's something else to close with today. I'm getting that song. Rolling down the river, big wheels keep on turning, why can't you keep on burning? Rolling down the river. That's us. We're just rolling down the river. We're going with the flow. We're moving along nicely. I think there's a Tina Turner version of that too, isn't there? And I don't know who sings the other version, but there is a couple of versions of that song. It's a cool song, isn't it? But that's us. We're just rolling down the river, going with the flow, letting things unfold. And that's the best place for us to be because it keeps your body in that sort of uninhibited, they're saying, and no tension in your body. Just keep rolling like a river. Is that the song, Rolling Down the River? So I'm getting that for us today. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting this Madonna song today, and it's I Have a Tale to Tell. Is that what the song's called? I have a tale to tell. I know we're not to buy to tie the well. A man can dream 1,000 miles and I've learned my lessons well. If I live to tell the secrets I have learned will burn, they will burn inside of me. Well, that's the song. Excuse the singing. I know I'm not very good, but sometimes I have to sing it so you guys know which song I'm talking about. So that's the Madonna song I'm getting for us. We're going to live to tell this tale. I always talk about it in years and years to come, maybe 5 to 10 years. We're all going to be telling our tale. We're going to be telling our grandkids. We're going to be telling everybody about the journey that we had during the big pandemic takeover of the world. It just sounds so unrealistic. But I am getting that song today about us living to tell the tale. because we can see things. See, it's because we can see things from the outside looking in. And we always talk about that good vantage point. So we're able to tell like the whole story of what's been going on. Well, this happened at this stage, and then these people went into a mass psychosis, and then they slowly started to come out of it as they rolled out more and more of their Great Reset agenda. And these global elites started to take over the world. So we're able to get clarity with this ginormic story, even though there's more to come. We know there is this year. There's more of the iceberg beneath the surface. But I am getting that song for us, like down the track. We're going to live to tell the tale. And that's just what I'm getting. It's like we're going to, well, we're going to be able to tell the stories to our grandkids or to even our children as to why we stood up and why we fought and what happened to us and what our journey was. That sounds positive, guys. It sounds like this is all just going to become a story that's in our past. That's good. So keep moving forward, keep rolling down the river. So that's what I might leave you with today. Go and listen to that Madonna song. I think it'll be worth listening to. Because we do have a tale to tell. We've all had very interesting journeys here on my channel, haven't we? Around this whole clown show event that's been going on. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. I've got a zillion jobs to do at school holidays here. I've got to go and walk Penny with my daughter and do a heap of things. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'll be on tomorrow, give you another video. Hopefully we're getting some messages from these videos, and I hope they're helping you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Comment. I always try and get back to you, like I said, in the next couple of days. And let me know what's happening where you guys are. That's the only reason we know what's going on pretty much in the world. Yes, I do some predictions and let us know where some of the people's thoughts are at, these elites and global leaders. But, at the end of the day, we don't get it on mainstream media, so we never have that confirmation. So thank you, guys, to anyone who confirms to me what's currently going on. I do appreciate it. So take care. Thanks again for watching my videos and being so loyal. Every day you guys line up, and I know that's a big ask, but I do appreciate it. So take care and have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. Bye.